Are you ready for another amazing Bible adventure? Today's story takes us back to the ocean again.
This is Jonah's story, full of waves, a giant fish, and learning to listen when God speaks. Jonah was a prophet, someone who listened carefully to God and shared God's messages with others. He lived in a place called Gath-Hepher in the land of Israel. One day, God gave Jonah a very special mission, one that Jonah didn't really want to take. God told him to go to a huge city called Nineveh. The people there were known for being unkind and doing bad things, but God cared about them. He wanted them to stop doing wrong and turn back to Him. Jonah didn't want to go. He didn't like the people of Nineveh and thought they didn't deserve God's forgiveness. So instead of obeying, Jonah made a different plan. One morning, Jonah packed his bags, took a deep breath, and hurried down to the harbor. There, he found a ship heading the opposite direction from Nineveh. He thought, if I sail far enough away, maybe God won't find me. He felt proud of his plan as the ship drifted out to sea. The wind was gentle and the waves were calm. The Lord sent a great wind into the sea. The sky grew darker. The wind began to howl, and the waves slapped the sides of the ship, splashing water everywhere. The sailors shouted, "We're going to sink! Everyone, pray to your God!" But Jonah was fast asleep below deck, snoring through the storm. The captain found him and yelled, "Wake up! Pray to your God before it's too late!" Jonah woke up and realized what was happening. The storm was because he had disobeyed God. Jonah told the sailors, "It's my fault. Throw me into the sea, and the storm will stop." The sailors didn't want to do it, but the storm grew worse and worse until they had no choice. They lifted Jonah up and tossed him into the sea, and right away the storm stopped. The sea became calm. Jonah struggled in the water, but he didn't drown. God loved Jonah too much to let him sink, so God sent a special helper, a giant fish, to swallow him and keep him safe. Inside the fish, it was quiet and warm. Jonah was very frightened at first as he explored the belly of the fish. After a while, Jonah realized that God hadn't given up on him. He folded his hands and prayed, "God, I'm sorry I ran away. Thank you for saving me. I'll listen to you now." Jonah stayed in the belly of the fish for 3 days and 3 nights, thinking, praying, and waiting. Then, when the time was right, the fish swam close to the shore and popped Jonah out, safe and sound. Once Jonah was back on dry land, he went straight to Nineveh, the huge city filled with people who didn't know God. Jonah finally shared God's message with the people of Nineveh. They listened carefully and turned away from their wrong ways, and God forgave them. Jonah obeyed God.
OJ, always remember, God's love and forgiveness are bigger than any mistake, no matter who you are.
Salvation comes from the Lord. Jonah 2 verse 9. Salvation comes from the Lord. Jonah 2 verse 9.
Thanks for watching, friends. Our adventure doesn't stop here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. There's so much more to explore.
There's so much more to see. So many stories meant to be. From mountains high to oceans wide, God's adventures come alive. Come along, we'll learn and grow with Jess and OJ. Let's go, more stories waiting, more to explore. Come back soon, there's so much more.